That's the. Then you just 5-man and hope for the best.
I'd like to see. Well, we'll go for Secret. Secret, they'll get Lycan, so they're not messing around. They literally just want to end the game.
It looks that way, yeah.
They're not messing around at all. NIP, I think a nice random, a Crystal Maiden. You get a nice.
Vengeful Spirit would be okay.
If I were them, I'd be praying that they're going to random a CM. But come on, I have a prediction, Trent. This is your moment.
Okay.
What's coming around there? We've got to make it cool.
All right. It's going to be.
It's going to be.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I got it. It's going to be a Pangolier.
It's going to be a Slardar. Final answer.
Pango.
Slardar.
Oh, dirty.
We were totally off.
Medusa and Sven.
PPD Sven. Okay.
Well, in my defense, at least I was in the Agi category. You know, I was 30% correct.
I mean, so let's be 100% honest here. There is no way that NIP win this game, right? Like, there's literally, like, you have Team Secret. They have literally picked a proper draft. NIP have literally randomed. The only thing they did was ban Lich. Everything else has been left up to Gaben and the Frog to random these heroes. Like, this game is it's not impossible, but they really shouldn't win this game.
So now let me tell you a tale about a little tournament called Midas Mode, where some teams started picking their full lineups, and other teams would random their whole lineups, and then one game, the randoming their whole lineup team won. And guess how the other team felt then? Like they were shit because they lost to a 5-man random sack. So then what do every game after? They 5-man random because they don't want to be embarrassed again by losing with the tryhard lineup and looking like sucky tryhards. So I mean, if Nick win this game...
that's true. You know, this is PPD versus Puppy. You know, PPD's come over to Europe and he could show up one of the biggest European captains if he can beat a Puppy draft by randoming. I mean, this could be huge, but as I say, like, the chances of NIP winning this.
I like it. If they're going full tryhard for the random draft, that's admirable. I can appreciate that.
I'm just excited to see what happens. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. NIP versus Team Secret, and indeed, NIP have come out with the full all-random draft. Not a single hero was selected. This is what Gaben has blessed them with. We've got a 33 shaker? Pretty good. PPD Sven, they've done it before. You know, NA teams have done it before. Support Sven, it can work. Fighter mid on the Deucer, a classic. That's fine. Bottom lane, Ace carrying on Spectre, pretty good. Saxa, he plays some funky support heroes. Why not put him on a Huskar? It's not that terrible. Meanwhile, Secret's lineup, the only thing slightly fun is the mid 1 AA. Other than that, it's and it is a Zai Lycan, so it's an off-lane Lycan, but still, they have got a very strong lineup.
Makes sense. It was expected to, right, with Yapsor being the drafter, that it would be him on the Rubik and then mid one on the AA. As much as I kind of wanted another mid Rubik.
Yeah, mid Rubik would have been
pretty fun.
You fought
you
well.
can go Veil and Yules, and you can set people up into your own Ice Blast and Cold Feet and whatnot.
I don't know, man. This is gonna be an interesting one. As you said, crazy things can happen.
They can actually like cancel out so much of the Berserker's blood between the Null Field and then the Icy Vortex and the Veil. But they have a ton of magic nuke in combination with one of the highest burst spells on like low CD for the Oracle.
Oh boy. Let's see what we get out of this. See who's going where. The 3-man goes on PPD. He's ready to throw some stuns. So I did note that last series you had a lot of kills going on, didn't you?
Yeah, like 100 numerous times.
There was
quite a few. This support Sven got nerfed too. Losing a level 1 second stun. I mean, recently being, since the last time people actually ran support Sven a lot. Other than like, I think we had like 2 or 3 times at TI, as you were saying. I think like VGA Storm ran it once.
Yeah, Storm definitely did it. Yeah. And they've won with it. They did win with it in the group stages.
The old Vega squad needs to run with a lot.
I mean, it's a hero with a stun. He offers a buff. They're definitely things that can work out. It's a pretty strong as well. As you said, obviously was a lot better in the past. when it used to have the flat, 2 seconds at every level.
Yeah, just like straight up, and then it was a little easier to go back towards the Great Cleave, because then you could use that to try and actually get items at some point. I don't know, it's always been a little funky in that regard. But if he secures 3-3 some levels and some gold, that's all we can really ask for. Mid lane, AA also has a really long attack range at 675, so he should be pretty good at dodging with the Mystic Snake, which is very nice in the matchup versus the Medusa.
Yeah, that's true actually. I mean, at the moment, CS, I'll say mid one with the edge, and that's going to be first blood up top. It's going to be a full side of NIP at the same time down bottom. Yapsa and Zai will be able to pick off Saxa. So 1-for-1 trade starting for now. PPD getting a little low. And pop the war cry, get that armor buff for the two of them so they can back off and get back to safety.
That's a lot of gold. Final Puppy's level 2 though. No panic.
33. Oh, they'll get him. Okay. I think they're going to get both of these, aren't they? As PPD's trying to run, he's trying to hide. But Nisha and Puppy are hunting him down in the tree line. He'll pop the stick charges. He's trying to bring down Nisha with him, but he won't be able to. As Puppy, Purifying Flames seal the deal as he picks up a double kill on this top lane.
Yeah. PPD getting baited a little there to use with 8 charges as well as a mango, which will both just go down his waist. But I guess it helps drive Nisha back, so maybe not a total waste. Yeah, Nisha and Yasuo are walking all the way back to base. Jeez, Zai almost dead to this Huskar.
Oh, he's gonna live. He's got the tango, hides behind the trees. He is just going to survive. Only just, he's got a salve as well. So he will walk back in range of the dagger, so Ace is able to cancel the salve of Zai. As Zai heads back towards the lane.
So speaking of funky supports, this is one that I've seen a couple times in like some open qualifiers, a couple teams who have done this. It is an interesting idea to support Huskar, right? Because it has no mana issues.
No, I think, you know who told me about it a long time ago? It was actually Winter as well. Mid lane PPD comes in with a gank and sets up Fada for the kill. They get the kill on the mid one. But yeah, Winter, he used to say Huskar support. I think it's something that some of the Southeast Asian teams did do in some of their qualifiers. I can't remember when this period was, but you're right. Some teams have done it before. Because, I mean, it is annoying. You get in there, you start stacking up the burning spears on someone. What do you do against that in the lane? It's a fair bit of damage that adds up.
The problem is it's only the lane.
Sure, yes. Once the laning stage ends, yeah, you're a support Huskar.
Holy zone back here. Actually gets hit by the cold feet. Didn't expect that. But has to figure out a salve now.
See 33. Top CS. This man on his shaker. 21 and 8 at the moment.
And that's with the rotation of Peter to the mid lane too, to help get that kill. So things going very well for 3-3, partially because of that first blood and the really early boots. Has a bottle now as well, and he'll be trying to contest that 5-minute bounty rune. I'd like to see Peter back up there in time for that. He's mid lane on the mid one though, and looks like he will be getting back up top to help secure that bottle, or not, because he runs bot, going for the battle instead.
I mean, bottom lane definitely kill potential. We've seen already how they've been able to get Zai with sort of the harassment between the Huskar and the Spectre. So yeah, the stunnings there, they could do it. It's PPD still hovering around between that, as you say, mid and bottom, deciding where the next play is going to be worth making. And bottom lane, Yapsor ticking down very low to the burning spears. Will just
PPD
survive.
was pinging it too, saying like, "Come over here," in case he comes to the bounty rune like a greedy
guy.
And
he is. He is. PPD knew. 10 HP. Can he get him for one more hit? He can't. The brown boots will save him.
Good play by Zai.
Go for the other.
Trying to snags the other.
Oh my. So Zai at the moment getting decent CS out of the spot lane, 18. But Ace having a final time in the Spectre. Honestly, considering this was an all random draft, it's not going terribly for them. And IP
they're even ahead a little bit right now. And Zai probably dead. Yeah, there's a stun from Peter.
Oh, and that's one of the more painful ways to die. You know, you die, the kill's gone to Ace, and now you don't have a TP to get back to lane. So then Poppy, trying his best to play around 32. Ooh, just set up there for the arrow to come in nicely for Nisha. Jumps in, got the attack speed and the burst with the Starstorm. As they'll pick off 33 on that top lane. Setting now to 4 for 3.
Yeah, Oracle level 4 and 5 is a pretty terrifying force. That's when you are going to have a difficult time staying in lane. Nice Ice Blast mid. First use for the kill on Dusa.
Oh, you see Saxa. Going to try and have a bit of a go on to mid one. We'll get the DD in. They'll let Yapsor take it. As he's got a bit more health, so he can afford to get a few more punches in. 33. Just trying to see if he can chase down these two. They're both pretty low. 33. He's got the Fisher back up in a few seconds.
They're still running the shrine. This stun could be huge.
Or the telekinesis onto Saxa. They'll get the Storm out onto midpoint. The Horn as well. Can they get out of this? They've got mid one. Can they get anything more? Ace and PPD looking to chase down Yapsor. And Desolate damage starting to punch into the root because Yapsor, stick charge, infused range drop won't save it. NIP take the two of them.
Oh, that was even with the shrine getting off.
I mean, this... I want to see what Secret's response is going to be game 2 if they get beaten by an all-random in game 1. Because as you said, you can't do a tryhard draft again, can you? If you lose to an all-random lineup, you got to come back in game 2 with an all-random.
I've received a message from Pimp. I'll just read out here.
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell this OD guy to lower in-game volume by like 100% raffle?
I literally did 3 minutes ago, so we should be good.
Okay.
I did spot that out. But thanks for shout out to Pimp. I do appreciate that. Because half the time I did not notice that. But I did look to the side. I was like, oh, the in-game sound seems to be in the red a lot. No, I don't think that's good. We're good now. Production value matching the quality of this game. Saxa will fall. Top lane 33. And the punch it into Nisha. Found her back in on the mid lane. Phase boots nearly complete, just the blades of attack away. But it really isn't going too bad at all for the NIP with the all-rounders.
Yeah, they don't have any stacks going. I don't even know how much they're going to be putting onto this Medusa. I mean, she's starting out well, but I feel like you want to be funneling more of your attention in towards Ace. But yeah, Fado will find a couple camps here. Get himself the phase boots. Not quite done actually. He's bringing some TPs. He's a little poor.
See if Zai can go for anything. He's popped the shapeshift. Dies past behind the tower. Not really a kill that they can go for, as it seems. He'll be able to get some pressure onto this tier 1 tower.
Yeah, that kind of sucks though. Typically, you really want to kill with that first Helm ulti. Hellbearer not the best free for it. At least securing the tower will be good, but he's out of ult.
Yeah, they're bringing TPs in. PPD leads him with the stun. Telekinesis from Yapsor quickly throws back PPD, but they've got the movement speed as they look to chase down Zai. Zai, he's just going to accept his fate. He knows he can't get away from these three, and Zai will fall. Slowly.
He was really microing that Hellbear versus Peter or something, I'm not sure.
I mean, microing's hard.
He won the battle.
Hard, you know.
Interesting. It's where you start throwing as secret, you know, because game's not going too well against the all random strat.
Oh, so you're like,
you're just playing.
Yeah, we were just joking, guys. You know, we're
JK, guys.
It may look like a serious job. We weren't really trying. Let's have a look. Yapsor and Nisha on the look for a catch here. Might be able to find some in bottom. There's 3 down, and PPD's ready with a counterplay. So he's going to head forward, pop the horn. Ace will be more than fine. Nisha, potentially the one in trouble. He's got the Moonlight Shadow.
Oh, the burn, though.
They don't have detection.
Yeah, but they're following that little purple line.
I mean, they are.
Oh, Peter's on it.
Oh! Oh! Shouldn't have leapt! I think he was maybe worried that the cleave off a creep would kill him. So he leapt away from the creeps, but that in turn ended up spelling his own demise because of the stun from PPD.
God, dude.
At the same time, Fada did get caught out while he was in the mid lane, tried to put the stone gaze to save him, but was not enough.
Soxy's just trying to get 6 somewhere here.
Yeah.
Looks like that tome will be coming over to him, unless Peter's going to take it.
I mean, once he gets 6, you know, so it's a decent amount of damage to offer. You know, jumping in and cutting someone down. So now the AL will hit onto Saxa, so he's going to have to make the walk back. Puppy heads in to try and find that finishing Purifying Flames, but there's a whole side of NIP there waiting, ready for him as they'll turn, chase him down. He's got the false promise, but there will certainly be more than enough damage to burn through the Oracle here before it comes to an end, as NIP continuing to keep the game at a level. 8 for 9. Slightly maintaining the lead. CS-wise, it's looking good for them. Net worth-wise as well. There's a Spectre quite far ahead at the top of the board at 11 minutes in. This is...
Yeah.
I mean, this really is a fantastic start for NIP. They are
great,
doing
dude.
it with the all randoms. I mean, as we said, the randoms. I mean, they weren't that bad. They weren't that bad. If I had to give them sort of the randoms a rating
They're
out,
pretty bad.
I'd say it's at least it's a 6 out of 10 draft. I'd say I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
I think you're being pretty generous. They support Huskar and support Sven.
But these things have been done.
Yeah, but there's also a lot of support heroes that could have been random, that are actual supports. Oh, tanks the arrow for his buddy. Not my Spectre.
It's gonna cost him a life. But that really, as you said, that was the bro play. Keep an ace safe. My goodness.
So they want to commit in on this tower up here. They drop the ward down. But Ace able to pull back the creep wave. Mid one's even here. 10 seconds to the next ice blast. Peter's reclaiming some farm in the bottom lane. He even has a god strength now too if he wants to show up for a fight.
I mean, he's doing alright for himself. He's got level 8. It's not bad at all at this point for a support Sven. He's certainly been soaking up a juicy bit of action. And Secret.
This is the Mask of Madness rapier game for the Deucer.
What, that's just straight
Your
up?
Space Maker strat, you know?
Here we go, Secret. Ready to pounce, Zai. This is going to PPD, but Nisha's there as well with the arrow onto PPD. The AI's bust. Oh, it's going to be a juicy one there from mid one as he lands it onto the 3 of them, gets the double kill. Butter's going to be held in place by the cold feet. A Secret will find a third. 3 kills for them, maybe even more as Ace now alone. Nisha saved by the false promise will allow Secret to clean up a 4th kill.
And they get that fight just as the Blink Daggers finished for 3-3. So very big maneuver there from Secret. Really needed a fight in this moment, and all their ultimates being used obviously to maximum effect. And you can't ask for much more than the 3-man Ice Blast this early on.
That was, I mean, that's the dream there for mid one. Getting a blast like that. He's got his phase boost. He is going to be going for the phase into Rob build. I do like it. PPD trying to hold off the push here. There's a lot of heroes. Yaps up with the stolen dagger, sends it out. Ice Blast as well. Will pass across PPD. Mid one tries to bring him underneath the threshold, but PPD will be tanky enough to survive. Saxy jumping forward, tried to look towards Nisha. The Puppy's going to be there with a save. Puppy will sacrifice his life, but Nisha will be allowed the space to get back to safety.
Chasing on the mid one here.
Turn, arrow onto PPD. All the invis. They don't have detection again. So he is going to get himself away. That lucky little snow cone.
Peter had all the detection on the Sven, but he was stunned up for so long from that arrow. He's just running and dropping sentries, hoping for the best. But he won't be spotted there as he loops around with an observer ward.
Mid lane. They're going in. The Absol. He's going down. Quick jump in from 33 to finish off the kill.
Down bottom, Sox is going to run into 2. Smoked up.
There's nice shot available if it's needed. He does have some of that heal going. It's not enough to keep him safe. Mid one comes in with the touchdown.
3-3's thinking about coming in for this bounty rune. He's got an observer ward to help him. He'll leave.
Will he? Is he going to go? Come on, go for it. Yeah! TP out before the cold feet procs. Yes, sirree. 33, ladies and gentlemen. He wants it, he'll take it.
Just might give away their award though, but that's okay. Oh, who's got the Necro?
Zai.
Right.
Zai's starting to build up the Necro Monocons. Level 1 on its way out. One in a push, wanting to end this game.
PD finds a couple in his woods.
Oh! 33 with the counterplay though. Hit them with the 2-man slam and the touchdown. 33.
Yeah, there are a couple real squishy targets there. And Secret re-examining their draft thoughts here. Yaps are being scolded, it looks like.
Come on, yeah. How's he doing on the greed? He's nearly got his Yule Scepter done. Top lane, Fada. Pretty much taking a tower. And he's going to go for the Mask of Madness into the Hurricane Pike. on his
I mean, he's
producer.
not even that far behind considering
not,
there's
he's
a
not.
Spectre on his team.
He's not. I mean, if this game goes on, there's like late game. Secret don't have a chance. Like if this game just goes, this game over. If this game,
It's like when you first start playing Dota and you think you're picking the right heroes because you watch a couple pro games and you're like, ah, sweet, yeah, look, we have 2 supports and offlaner and they're just 5 carries. They're so bad. And then you throw like 4 fights and it just feels impossible to win because all their items help them scale so well. It's pretty much that. Long arrow. Oh, the blink to the side.
The sweet little sidestep Duke from Mr. 33. He's finding his
so
out.
much for that ward.
PPD's got his shadows picked up. Father's taking towers on his own. Things are they're looking on the up for NIP. I don't know if Secret's played this fast enough to be able to shut NLP down. And this, could this really be in professional gaming competitively? A win for an all-random lineup against one of Europe's best teams. It could be.
Yeah, you got a couple of those CS. Fortune's End that followed Fada. But anyway, yeah, it's not looking too hot here for Secret. I don't know, it'll be fine. I'm sure they'll just like run down a bunch of towers and get Roche. And this Atos is actually really big for mid one. Because we talked about the downside of the AA with the Miranas, that you're just putting yourself into a lot of unreliable stuns, but the Atos really helps setting up for himself, setting up for arrows, lets them play pretty skirmishy. And the Rainier are just focused on stacks so much right now, they're actually a little bit separated.
They found Ace. They'll take him down immediately. Zai as well with the shapeshift looking to trace down another PPDs in the trees. He's going for the TP out and will make it. No way to hold him back. So the smoke play, it pays off in terms of getting the first big kill onto Ace. And they will be able to take a tier 2 tower as well with the pushing army of Zai. So they're getting objective Secret.
Yeah, taking good fights while the Echo's down. I kind of wonder about the first Roche though. That is something that seems like they can use the Huskar to help with, even if it is the support. But at the same time, Secret can obviously do it very quickly with the Lycan.
Yeah, I think definitely. I mean, and I guess yeah, one side you got to worry about the slam, the other side you got to worry a little bit about the Ice Blast coming in from mid one.
As well as the vision
level 12
from the
now.
Wolves. Too.
Yes, yeah, they're always going to be scouting it out. There's another smoke here from Secret. Mid one has the Rod of Atos done, ready to set up for kills.
They saw them D-ward there though, so they should get back safely. 3-3 even pinged it.
Yeah, usually they like to try and get closer, but as you say, this looks to be all too easily understood by NIP. They're keeping themselves back in base, and they're going to go for the counter smoke. They've got the slam back online. They are level 12 on the shaker.
I think they're showing Socks at the bottom too. But it seems that Secret will respect that at least a little bit here. Back away.
Yeah, not going to be able to find the fight on either side that they would have hoped for off each respective
They do
smoke.
see Zai. And they're pinging him out. Peter's still going. No one else is with him.
He's just charging straight in.
Peter's into it.
He'll pop the ward down. In the sentry at least. Zai will be left to keep farming. And Ace, he's got the first major item done. He has that Manta style. So suddenly that sort of Rod of Atos on mid one, not so much of an issue now for this Spectre, who is going to have a pretty good time in these fights when the Haunt's up. He should have
I
a
think he
good
bought
shot.
Dust too.
Oh, he has. There we go.
Yeah, just got it delivered, so ready for that next big fight. We haven't even seen the Stone Gaze yet either.
No, I think we just used the once where he tried to keep himself alive mid, but he didn't end up dying. That's the mid lane. He should have him easily. Cold feet.
He's got 20 charges. It's going to be close if he actually got through that because they were running low on stuns, but yeah. Finished.
Same time down bottom, Nisha. Hunting for Saxa. Saxa trying for the juice. Oh, they're going to turn it. The Horde. Oh, he will fall for it, but it will set up Ace to get that kill on Tanisha. So I think Zaxa will
And
take
top
that.
too. 3-3.
That TP! The crits. Too much.
Yeah, way
As
too many crits.
33 will get taken down by Zai and his fantastic Zoo. So level 15 ready to push on. They can look for this tier 2 tower top. Free wave on its way round. And that was the slam used as well by 33, so no slam for 100 seconds. Fada's still getting space though to farm. It's very close to the Manta style, but as I say that, he's in trouble. Big one comes in with the cold feet, the blast. Fada will get nuked down by Yapsol. Another kill is found. Ace has come across. He's trying to see if he can get something in response. He's on top of mid one as Ace starts to go to work. There's the three of them. He just have to back off a little bit. The Secret do have the numbers. Ace, he's sort of trapped in the trees. Ooh, that Manta! He's trying to get himself out, but he's just going to get nuked down. The combination of magical burst between sort of the Rubik and the Oracle at this stage of the game is too much for a little old Spectre. As he's gone.
Ridiculous amount of damage, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why he stopped in the trees. Did he get cold feet or something?
I think the dagger may have sort of worn out at an awkward timing, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Kind of like paused in there, but it was hard to tell in the vision there, so might have been an Atos or something.
Yes, it could. Yeah, you're right. Could very well be. Shabsel trying to hunt. They know that Saxa was up here. Won't quite find him in time. Saxa's out. Right,
Peter.
He did come forward, and we'll pay the price. Secret now. Now they're really starting to get the ball rolling. As you said, we could. You know, there was always the chance that we were going to see. They're taking towers. They're getting these quick picks, and it's at a stage where both the Spectre and the Medusa aren't quite ready for the fights. Ace and Fada. And as Fada's still working on that Manta style, doesn't nearly have it. I mean, they're still doing very well in terms of farm. The Secret obviously looking to end the game before that farm gets a little too out of control. Ace will be fine. Quick heal from Saxon.
They're a bit out of resources for some of these heroes, but they're also using this time and space to get the Roshan here for Zai and Nisha. And they're smoked up, but would just come back too. That was with Haunt and everything. Could have been a massive fight.
They may still find something, even though the Roshan's already gone. PPD leading in, finds Zai with the first stun. Fisher out as well. They pop the horn. Joel 33. He's in with a big one. Managed to take down the Oracle, but there's Yapsa with the stolen slam to take down the slam man himself. The Secret, they've lost two, but they're trying to fight back. Saxon will be actually able to take the Aegis out from the hand. They're going to get another one. Indeed, Fada with the Stone Gaze holding them in place as NIP. They just walked into Team Secret, who had the Aegis. But they took the team fight. They killed the Aegis. They killed four of them. As NIP are now ready to storm down mid and maybe look to take a tower for themselves.
People are so much better Earthshaker than they used to be. Like, the fact that he didn't just instantly jump and try and go for the solo there onto the Lycan, grouped up and everything, but instead waiting until he started running towards the rest of his team and then gets in for a 3-man dunk instead. And sure, there was a great steal from Yapsor, but you'd already done so much damage at that point in the fight that it's very hard to come back in an engagement where you take so much AoE damage then you're fighting into a Spectre. And Fada with that Stone Gaze coming in huge. Huh, Peter leaves that fight and he runs down like this, right? With no observer wards in his inventory. So when you see Peter come out like that, you're gonna think this whole area is warded. It's kind of funny.
Oh, he's not getting out of that. Tried to go for the TP out of the river, but there's a whole team of Secret ready to take him out. But they're keeping the game going, NIP. They really are. The next moment, you're going to blink and you're going to look, and then Fada's going to have his Skadi on top of the Manta. And he's going to be able to get the Stone Gaze off every single fight. We saw what happened last time when he was able to.
And they definitely missed a bit of a window where, like, these cooldowns, they're very long for the side of the Radiant, but now the death timers are starting to creep up on Secret, and so it's harder to abuse when Echo Slam's down, and when Haunt's down, and when Stone Gaze is down. Like, everything's back up by now. 15 seconds till Echo, another 30 until Haunt. And that's when the game starts to look very scary for Secret.
Oh! I'm going to put the Moonlight Secret He's just seeing if he can try and find some action. Won't be the case. Is NIP just backing up, keeping themselves safe around Ace, who's got a full defusal now. Manta style and defusal done on the Spectre. Huge amount of damage for this stage of the game, 25 minutes in. Whoever he decides to get on top of. Top lane. Absol actually sort of whipping the stolen Echo Slam there. Not quite sure if it hit anyone. As now he's just going to get chased down. Ace and Fado will finish off Yapsor. The rest of Secret, they are still hanging around. Zai's leading in with the shapeshift. Even though they've lost one, I don't know if this is a fight that Secret really want to take. You'll see a Fisher come out from 33 trying to separate them. We'll separate Zai from the rest of his team. Zai is not going to be daggered. Not quite able to get the connection there, Ace. As the rest of Secret will back away, finally deciding this was not the fight for them to take.
Was there an arrow or something there? Or I missed it.
In
I
which
saw
bit?
him blink dunk, but it doesn't do anything with Rubik, right?
Oh, the shaker. I mean,
Yeah.
sorry, yeah, well, yeah, because he popped the Echo Slam. What do you mean doesn't do anything in terms of doesn't stun? Or...
It's just like, it's so much weaker without aftershock.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just
yeah, oh
useless.
yeah, it really is. It's very underwhelming. I think he was just out of range as well. I think he tried to telekinesis into the Echo Slam, but he.
Yeah,
I
it said
think-
it did 130 damage, so.
Oh, there we go, breaking some records.
Yeah,
Zai's got the BD, but he doesn't have shapeshift. Saxa will jump in, start to punch into him. 33 with the Fisher as well to hold back the Lycan. Blast will connect onto Fado. He got the Stone Gaze off, but Secret, they were able to keep their distance. And they try for the chaser, and IP see if they can find anything. Zai being healed up by Puppey with that false promise. The Purifying Flames should bring Zai back up to a healthy point. PPD, not the case. They find him. Secret find the Sven. Could be ready to push this. Shapeshift's going to be back online for Zai.
yeah, there's a Shadow Blade now on 332. The Necro 3s. Looks like the Warrior is dead.
There he is.
There he goes.
He goes in. Does get lifted straight away. Yaps is going to be there with a stolen stun that he had from PPD as 33 will fall. The slam not enough to find kills for NIP as Secret still remain fully alive. Buyback from PPD came out as well. Looks like it may have just been enough to stop the high ground push. But not getting them the kills. But at the end of the day, as we keep saying, as long as NIP can keep this game going, they are going to be on the better ground. And Fada, Skadi money, it's there. He's nearly level 20. He'll have that extra mana. And Ace as well, just looking to tank up and get the Skadi. A good mix of all in terms of
Yeah,
damage
it puts
and stats.
them a little out of sync again, though, because now we're 90 seconds with no Echo Slam, whereas like the Haunt and everything's ready, so... Could still find a decent fight here for Secret, but only a 3k lead at this point with the comparison of heroes. I'm getting a little worried. I'm kind of almost ready to put this one in the favor. Oh, we should check the old Dota Plus. It loves Spectre.
Oh, I always get worried about
Oh.
pressing the F key, because I feel like I'm going to pause the game. What key is it?
F8.
You sure that's not going to pause the game?
Positive.
I'm checking my hotkeys.
It's fine. It's
I
fine.
don't want to be.
Trust me. It's only a key fight. Do it. Did it work?
Okay, we're good. Yeah, no, we're good.
All right.
You're right.
It's been loving Nip this whole time.
81% for Nip. I
I'm
don't.
7 minutes in.
It loves Spectre. It really
loves
loves
it.
Spectre, and understandably so. Spectre.
Courier's gonna get away.
Oh, they didn't even get it. They might get a kill.
Yeah, they're gonna know that they're all in this area because of the direction of
Oh.
the courier.
33. He's giving them some pretty important information. He's just seen the whole entire team
They
of
have no
Secret.
detection.
Fana Skadi, level 20. This is a tanky doozy. You're no longer killing this guy straight away, even if you get the Ice Blast on. Fada's got a chance to survive.
Oh, and I think they lost.
I think Secret
I think Secret lost.
just lost to an all-random draft. I mean, we don't know, but it's not looking great. There's a Spectre getting bigger and bigger. There's a Deucer sitting way ahead at the top of this net worth.
I'm at the point where I would be surprised if
Yeah.
Secret won. Because the buybacks are now there for the reason.
And here they go. In with the Hawk. PPD's there with the wraparound stun on top of mid one. Mid one will be safe for the false promise, but 33 jumps forward. He has the lockdown they need. Mid one will throw the Ice Blast out onto nothing. PPD's falling low. He's still actually alive for now. Ace cleaning up, finds the double kill. Zai trying to go straight in onto Ace. The Echo Slam on top of the Echo Slam from both parties. But it is going to be NIP that are coming out on top as it seems. There have been buybacks from the side of Secret, but they're struggling to deal with Fada. Finally they'll get him, but 33's in with the quick slap onto Rubik. Finds the kill. He's into the Shadow Blade. They don't have detection. 33 could go back in for more if he wishes. He's looking at it. There's the
Not worth
heals.
the risk.
Yeah, they've started to heal up. So Secret having to expend 2 buybacks there to win that fight.
Yep.
Now,
It's going to be about a 500 gold swing in the favor of Nip, but then when you factor in the fact that they're all sitting in base and not farming right now, that'll actually probably come out either even or a little bit ahead for Team Secret. But one thing I hadn't considered actually is that this is Rubik versus Huskar, so if he gets the Aghanim Scepter, oh, that Ice Blast! It hit the fountain! But what does he have? Anything? No, he doesn't have Ags, and it's only level 2. Oh, damn. Thought there was some hope there. But, so one thing is that if he gets the stolen ulti from the Huskar with the Aghanim Scepter on the Rubik and his talent, he can just one-shot anything with a 75% spell amp.
Oh, yeah.
It'll actually just kill who. So, like, even though you have these massive specters
Wait,
and
just,
Medusas,
it will 100% just kill him.
literally 100% just kill them. Because they have so much magic amp on their team anyway, with like the AA and the null field.
So I said, well, at this point, if you're Secret, your priority is getting Yapzil to level 25.
Yeah, like actually.
Like that is actually the
and
way you win
Saksa
this game.
just never casts ult again. That would actually be the
that
play.
that is also quite a good counter. Yeah, you're right. Well, let's see. Let's see if they fall to that plan. That's really what a showing we're having here from NIP. Moonlight Shadow will come out for Secret. We'll jump straight away. PPD's gone. It's just the support Sven though. The rest of NIP standing strong. Farter, 3,500 gold on his way to a butterfly. Of course, at this moment in time, no sort of true strike, MKB or anything.
Bottom almost trying to bait this one in here because they still have Haunt. They have the Echo Slam just now back up too.
I see. They're going to go for the bait. They jump forward. There's Ace with the return play. Goes in with the horn straight away, trying to look to get on top of the Oracle. Nisha's got the BKB. He's looking to finish off Fodder. Can he do attack? Fodder gets the man to start off. Marshall Saxa jumps in, but Nisha's going to be the one to find the cleanup. Gets the 2 big kills. 33 with the slam, with the slap. Cuts down Nisha. Nisha to fall. Fodder buys back. 33 being chased by Zai. He's got one more stun, but surely he'll still fall, and he does. Zai gets the crits, gets the kill. As now Zai will look to retreat.
A bit here.
Ace will find Japsor. Telekinesis throws him back. He's been surrounded. They're going to be able to get him. Zai with the triple kill. PPD trying to do his best to this support Sven with the God Strength, but he's also getting held down in place. Secret will come out on top of this team fight.
Yeah, Fada got burnt way too fast from the Necros and the Diffusal from the Mirana, so he never got off his ulti. And that was a pretty big turning point, because like you're supposed to be baiting with this Zusa, and then you pop Haunt ulti, and then you use that Chaos and the Vision from the Haunt to then get a good Echo Slam. But instead it was like an Echo Slam there to redeem the fight, and just get one pick off on the Mirana, which is certainly not the way you want to play with an NIP. There we go. And another Ice Blast from downtown, just to push the wave in as they go for Roche.
So if you're Secret, you get this Aegis, and then you think you just have to try and force high ground. You've got to play aggressive with them. They can't sit there.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty fortuitous fight with some of the spell usage. It's very difficult, I think, for Secret to win this and win a lot of these team fights. But Dota Plus, it liked that quite a bit. Now just 37%. They're up there at least. It's like doubling their chances in the past couple of minutes.
Let's see. So what's the status on some of these ults? 30 seconds until the Echo Slam. And yeah, Haunt's going to be back up. So by the time the push does come in, NIP will be able to respond with a full team fight. Yep, so how's he doing on his road to level 25? Level 20. He's getting there, yeah. And he does nearly have the Aghanims. This is
we're going to be all good.
This really is the plan. Is there any other sort of big spells that you can really make the most of with a 75% spell up? I guess nothing. There's no sort of massive, huge nuke.
Nothing crazy, no. But even just the cooldown's incredible for against
oh, sure.
Earthshaker.
Yeah, the amount that you're going to be able to do.
Any other good Ags upgrades that he can steal? I mean, obviously if he gets Enchant Totem, which is pretty easy to steal with a 2-second cooldown, that's pretty sick with Rubik. Hopping and bopping all over the place. You can get the Mystic Snake upgrade too.
I was thinking the Mystic Snake one could be quite nice, couldn't it? I mean, that, as a spell, does a lot of damage anyway. So you add on the extra spell on for that. And you've obviously got a Lycan and Mirana ready to punch those targets.
Greedy play here.
Ooh, trying to go towards the rune. He's going to pop the horn, get himself out as he jumps around, ends up in the middle lane. They will still chase him though. It's mid one, he's got eyes on him. He spots him out. and does slow him down just enough to make sure the cold feet does proc. They'll find him. They'll get Ace outside of the base. That's Spectre down for 80 seconds, and now... Oh! The Stolen Horde Yapsor beautifully finds Fada. Fada does get the Stone Gaze off. Is it enough to get him back to safety? There's going to be a buyback from Ace. Fada should still fall here. He's getting as much damage out as he can in return, but that is Fada gone, and he does not have buyback on the Medusa. Zai, stunned by the Fisher. False promise from Puppey will free him and allow him to back up. Secret, they've got a good window now. 100 seconds without the Medusa. What can they do with this? Slam is up. 33 could look for a big play. As can Secret push with this Medusa down? They have to respect the Shaker. They have to respect the Slam. They cannot get two groups
close
up.
to each other.
If 33 sees a chance, he'll take it. As they get the stun onto Nisha. Nisha, they're going to beat into PPD. PPD held in place by the root. They found the melee racks mid. They've got some of it.
Solo smoked.
He's still waiting and praying for that Dream Echo Slam opportunity. He's yet chosen to take it. He tries for a Fisher. It's not going to hit. There he'll go with the Slam. It's only onto two of them though, and there's Yapsor getting saved again by Puppey. 33 will fall as Secret. They'll move in. They're ready to go for more. Ace does manage to get the return kill, but that's him dead for 100 seconds as well. No buyback on the Spectre. Secret sieging the base, taking this tier 3 tower and looking to take a second set of racks from NIP. As they may have just done it, and they have. GG will be called. No victory today yet for an all-random lineup. As Secret, no messing around from them. They keep it cool. They bring. We see some mid 1 AA, which is a bit of fun. Zion the Lycan. It's we've seen that in the past, but they do it. But you gotta give credit. NIP didn't look too terrible with an all-random lineup. And if anything, I'd say at the end of the game, it was actually outplay. It wasn't really the draft that lost them the game.
Yeah, it was, I would say, more difficult for Secret to start winning at that point. I mean, obviously, Dota Plus, the 81%, I was kind of feeling about those odds, but the window was definitely closing for Secret to start finding those good fights, but they baited out bad ultis from the side of NIP. Peter, I thought, was doing some interesting stuff on the